I'm so happy to be joined today on Primetime Local News by Michele Charles Gustafson from Lloydminster. Now, Michele, we've known you for being a personal stylist and all kinds of ventures. And today is a great day for you. Congratulations. It's the release of your new book.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm so excited to finally bring this book and its message to the world. It's been a process.
Well, and the book title is called Show Up Confident. So tell me a little bit about what this is about, because as you know, confidence is something that people strive for and really sometimes do need lessons on how to do that. So tell me a little bit about this book, Michele.
For sure. The title really came to me after I was trying to put a message together that change happens to all of us. And it's in those moments of big change in our lives and in transition that really we feel mixed up, right? Our priorities get mixed up. We feel almost aimless where we're going. Sometimes we feel overwhelmed. And I wanted to bring some of the lessons I know I've learned from dealing with grief, dealing with mental health pieces, to try and help people find some hope that there is new confidence and new resilience, even in the unexpected and in the uncertainty. And I know we've had so much uncertainty lately. So some of my early readers let me know that this message is just perfect for right now, just trying to reevaluate ourselves and find some peace in everything that's going on around us.
And now, Michele, who is your target audience for this? Is there a certain demographic or, a certain group of people that you had in mind when you were writing this?
I started out writing it for women because that's who I work with, and that women have a certain mentality about our confidence and how we want to build it, and when we're personal growth focused, we look at it in a certain way. So I wrote it from the standpoint using some of my clients as almost case studies, but also what I've learned as a woman, moving through different transitions. But here's what I found. I found that men found it very useful. I had a few readers who were just like, this is a universal message. This doesn't have to do just with women. We found value in it too. And also young adults. So young people starting out, teenagers, the message is universal. We all want to feel a sense of self-assuredness. We want to feel like our contribution is important. And that's not gender specific. That's all of us.
Now,
So that was a nice surprise.
Yeah, and Michele, how did you get the confidence to write the book? Because this really puts yourself out there. And as with all authors, it's kind of like putting their child into the world and everybody gets to see it. And whether it's positive or negative, you're going to be getting feedback. And that's a big deal to get that out there. So where does your confidence come from to put out a book on confidence?
You know what? I actually said to a friend of mine, I said, it can feel like running naked down the street. Okay. It's bearing. And in the book, I talk about my own personal experiences with building my own confidence from my family life, from my growing up life, going into university, young adulthood, and even into my business life, and where I found that I could harness those skills of confidence. So confidence is like a skill. It's something that we're doing all the time. And if you're very aware of the skill you're building, it's actually something you can use over and over again. So I get that question a lot, Michele. How come you're so confident? It's because I've mastered the skill. And the skill has nothing more to do with understanding the why you do something, the intention behind it, the values that you use to create your own personal leadership in your life, and then making choices and decisions that align with it. A lot about confidence is about alignment. And when you get that right, you can do a lot of things you didn't think you could do.
Now, Michele, you're obviously known for your style and for helping others find their style. And how important is, first of all, style with confidence? And secondly, for those who may be, especially in these times, on more of a budget, is there still ways where you can get your own sense of style without having to break the bank and still, get yourself that confidence because you know that, say, even though you couldn't spend as much as somebody who's a fashion designer, you can still look good?
Yeah, here's what I like to say about style. Style is one piece of seeing yourself confident and presenting yourself confidently. Style is really the expression of your inner self. And so when you look at what you want to put on your body, what you first need to know is who is in this body? Who, what makes me special? What makes me have something important to share? And when you do that, it's actually possible to attach those values to what you wear. And that's my specialty. So understanding that every garment, every color, every piece you put on your body is actually symbolic of who you are inside. And when you do that, science has proven that that symbolism allows you to attach yourself to those attributes and those characteristics. And that's where you get a boost of confidence that comes from somewhere that seems like it's just putting on a shirt, but really is about something deeper. And so during these times when we are in places stuck at home, maybe we don't have all the occasion to think about putting on just a shirt. What I encourage you to do is really just tap into self discovery, tap into yourself, understand what it is you want to do next, right? After all of this is over, what do you want to do next? And of course, I will always say to people, put on some color because color is highly symbolic as well as very mood changing in terms of your psychology. And while you may not know everything about 3 levels of color psychology that I use with my clients, that's okay. The simple act of using hues to lift your mood will do that. So that's something that you can do. But know that the truest style, the most authentic style, the most authentic expression of yourself comes from knowing yourself first and then using that symbolism on your body.
Wow, Michele, well, that's a powerful message, and I'm so excited to read this book and dig in. It just so many amazing things I can learn from it. I would love to chat with you more. We're out of time for today, but just one last message, Michele. If people are interested in getting the book, how do they go about doing that?
That's easy. You go to showupconfident.com. All of the bits are there. There's ways to learn about the book and enjoy it. Enjoy its message and see what you can find out about yourself.
Well, thank you so much, Michele, for speaking with us today. And congratulations once again. So exciting. Once again, Show Up Confident is available as of today. So thank you so much, Michele. And I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon and seeing how things are going. And it's always interesting catching up with you.
Thank you so much for having me, Stacey.